The best, pretty much the best swing trading channel on YouTube. I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now, in today's video, today's live stream, we are diving in. We are going to be looking at stocks, and we are going to be looking at the biggest mistakes that I've learned, the biggest lessons I learned after swing trading for over 5 years full time. So I hope you guys all enjoy this video. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe. I am just making sure there is no audio issues or visual issues for you guys. So we are going to be all good to rock and roll here. And once we are good, we are going to boogie on. Now, before we jump into it, make sure you guys check out the swing trading masterclass right here. And you guys can use code YouTube to get 20% off. So make sure you guys check that out. But let's just kind of dive into the first lesson here. And the first lesson that I would highly recommend for all traders, for all investors, is to paper trade. Now, the great thing about paper trading is all simulated money. The good thing about this is, as traders, the markets evolve, the markets change, our strategy will change as the markets change. Now, as a beginner, as even an intermediate, or even me nowadays, I continue to paper trade. I'm constantly working on new strategies, new mindsets, new market reactions, and I think that's the best approach. As a full-time trader, you need to understand to be very confident. Now, if you're a 100% beginner with swing trading, the best strategy that I would highly recommend, or the best approach, is to at least swing trade for at least 6 months to a year, if not longer. Now, the reason I say that is because you need to understand all the market conditions. You need to understand your strategy, your mindset. And honestly, I've seen time after time again, people paper trading for 30 days, 90 days. They fund their account because they're making money paper trading. And the second they put their money in, they start losing money. And that's because markets change, strategies change. So as a new trader, that's the first thing that I would recommend doing, is to honestly just start paper trading, and you'll be in a good spot here. Now, moving on to lesson number 2. Lesson number 2 is to constantly learn. Like I said, most swing traders, actually, the craziest thing, 90% of swing traders lose money. So how can you be different than the norm? For me, my approach is, once people learn a strategy, they think that's going to be the strategy for the rest of their lives. No, that's further from the truth. As a swing trader, you need to change your strategy, change your approach. And the markets change. So with that being said, you have to constantly learn. That brings me to my second point, and that is constantly learn. The second you think you know everything about the market, the second you're going to start losing money. For me, I'm constantly reading books. I'm constantly doing courses and a variety of things. And that's why I love my course, is because I'm constantly pumping content in it as I learn. But yeah, that's what I would highly recommend, is constantly learn. Now, the next thing is risk management. This brings me to my third topic, is risk management. Risk management isn't about making money. It's actually about preserving money. When you buy a stock, you pretty much have a 50-50 chance of making money. And if you understand risk management is designed to preserve and cut your losses. You know, a clear example here is even on a stock like this here, on ExxonMobil. You guys will see, as we zoom in here, you guys will see it has heavy support, at about $100, resistance at 115. Now, if you wanted to do a resistant breakout, right, and you bought this stock right here, thinking that this thing's gonna squeeze up. Now, if you understood basic risk management, you could set your stop loss below support here at about 112, and you guys will see, if you cut your losses early doing basic risk management, you would have saved a major loss. And that's kind of, in general, that's what risk management is just preserving your losses. And that is honestly one of the biggest lessons that I would highly recommend all traders, is to understand basic risk management structure, and how to do your entries, your exits, your profits, all that stuff. And that's That's what I would highly recommend here. All right, this brings me to topic number 4. Topic number 4 for me is emotion. Now, swing trading honestly is probably 85% emotion, 15% understanding your strategy, understanding technical analysis, all that stuff. And the reason why is because as a trader, you're using your money. And when you lose money, what's the first thing most traders try to do? How can I get that back? How can I get my loss back? If you're thinking that, you're already in the wrong mindset with your trades. And the reason why is because you're going to start pushing quantity. As you lose money, you're going to start pushing quantity because you're going to try to make that money back rather than quality. And this kind of brings me to my next topic, but getting back on track on about emotion. Emotion, super important to understand everything. When you place a trade, you have to have confidence, but you can't be overconfident. As the stock squeezes up, you don't want to be like, this thing's going to the moon. You want to understand, all right, no matter what, I'm taking my profit here. I'm cutting my stops here. And this is going to balance out your emotion, and it's just the best approach you guys can have. And this kind of brings me to my last topic here that I do want to cover, and this is quality over quantity. Quality over quantity is super important. And the reason why is because as traders, even with a smaller account, you're going to need to build your account. The fastest way to build your account is to trade less but quality stocks. I see it time after time again of people and traders making trades, and what they do is they don't understand quality, they understand quantity. They are placing so many trades. One, it gets hard to keep track of all of your entries, your exits, your risk management structure. Two, it's always better to trade a quality pick and understand that this quality pick is maybe a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 risk and reward. So you're pretty much risking $1 to make $3, $4, $5. So in that given situation, you could be wrong 3, 4, or 5 times and still make money on those types of trades. And that's why I absolutely love them, is because you're understanding your risk management, you're understanding your emotion, and everything's just slowly building into that strategy. And I think that's the best approach as swing traders here. But guys, those were the top lessons that I've learned after swing trading for over 5 years full time. And I can tell you this. I've never lost money taking profit. If I'm unsure and I'm up, I'm taking profit, whether I'm up $1 or I'm up $100 or $1,000 or $2,000. I'm always going to take profit if I'm unsure about a trade. This brings me to point number, we're just kind of chatting now. But this brings me to my next lesson with swing trading is don't listen to your peers. Don't listen to these people that are promoting these small cap companies. Invest into things you understand, invest into things that you believe in, and trade what you understand. And you'll have a fantastic swing trading future. And I'm super excited. And I'll see you guys in the course. Make sure you guys check that out. And that'll be down below, so make sure you guys check it out. But yes, I hope you guys all enjoyed this live stream. A little different here, a little different approach today. I just kind of wanted to jump in and really talk about these lessons here. And if you guys had any questions to ask. On top of that, what we're going to be doing every single Thursday at noon. It's going to be noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What we're going to be doing is a swing trading workshop. So what this is it's going to be where you guys can come in, ask questions, concerns, and understand we can break down stocks, support, resistance, my approach, my mindset. And honestly, it's super fun. We did it last week and we had a ton of people absolutely love it. As of right now, we had over 500 people. So make sure you guys check that out. That's going to be super, super exciting. And we always do a discount for the first 10 people. So make sure you guys check that out. Do we have a Discord? As of right now, the chat room is for course members, and it's with Google Chat. But what we're gonna do actually, probably by Friday, by the end of this week, is we're gonna be doing a Facebook group. Every time I've had a Discord channel, it's gotten hacked. So maybe I can try to figure that out. But yes, in the future, probably in the next week, we are going to be doing free chat for everybody. And then, the course members, obviously, they're going to be in there. And then a Facebook group where you guys can ask questions too. So it's going to be a combination of a variety of things on several different social media sites. So it's going to be great. So make sure you guys check that out when it's done. I'll let you guys know. But the latest swing trade that I've took, the latest one here that I have, I was looking at, I believe it was CMT. CMT here is one that I've been looking at. You guys will see we've had some pretty hard support at about $25. Looking to see what happens on this one here. Setting stops, pretty much below 24. The supports down in here just to see what happens, see if we can get a squeeze up to 28. I've been looking at, obviously you guys know I've been in Google for a minute, pushing this way up. Got in near around 24 or 23, I think 23.30 something. So right in this range in here. So obviously we're up handsomely on that one. Took a trade on, let's pull it up. We took a trade on CELH. Celsius here. So basic support. Yeah, that looks pretty solid to me. What is if you wouldn't mind telling me your entry, we do have that. We can draw this out. Are you trying to get a push back up to 206, or are you looking more along the lines of the zone that it's kind of in? Took a trade at 172. So 172, probably going for that resistant breakout. I didn't see that my microphone is in the way. But so most likely looking at some sort of push. Most likely, let's see if we can get a push up to 206. Obviously, that would be the dream here at that resistance. If I took a trade at 176 172, excuse me, set my stops probably in the range of 165-ish, 165 to 168. So you're risking, about $5 to possibly see this thing squeeze up to 200. Not too bad risk and reward. I think that there could be a little small resistance. Obviously, right here, as you guys can see, it hit it a couple times. There's natural tendencies of getting sell-off. But yeah, it's not too bad for a possible resistant breakout, for sure. I do like how it's above all the moving average lines. We have that nice upward trend. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That's actually not too bad. Make sure you obviously have all that risk management structured out, so you know where your profits, your stop loss, all that stuff. But yeah, so guys, what a great video, what a great live stream. If you guys have any last questions, ask. But yeah, as of right now, we're gonna end it here. I appreciate every single one of you for stopping in, hanging out with me on this. Yes, of course. One last question. Go for it. Boom, 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 boom. What do I think of mRNA? This is Moderna, I believe, is how you say it. So obviously, downward trend, earnings. I'm not sure about how that earnings was. So looking at the chart, one thing is obviously super volatile, super crazy, just because this was one of the vaccine providers. So obviously with all the lockdowns and everything that happened, this thing just got annihilated. Went from $14 almost to $500 in a year time frame. And then it slowly has been stair-stepping its way down. it did break down through that support, as you guys can see, at about 120. You guys will see it hit it several times, establishing some support, some resistance at 193, stair-stepping its way down. As of right now, I mean, for me, I would look at the net profit margin. I would look at the cash on hand and the long-term debt. But I'm not a huge biotech guy, and that's just me. I probably would sit on the sidelines on this one. Let's see. Where's financial? So, like I said, so what we've seen in 2021, it had pretty much all-time revenue. What is that? 28 billion, then 20 billion. So we've seen a decrease in revenue, obviously. I mean, yeah, I probably would just sit on the sidelines for this. I mean, it does have some support at 50 for possible. I mean, yeah, if I was gonna hop in, I probably would try to hop in around $50. But yeah, I would rather just sit on the sidelines on this one. And let's see. Am I still in Tesla? Actually, I sold my shares this morning. I didn't like the little downturn it took, forming this little doji here. This candlestick is pretty much a consolidation candle. So obviously, looking at it, we have selling pressure, and then we have selling pressure, and then we have buying pressure. So it's going to probably consolidate here, and we have that resistance at 230, which is that 200 moving average line, which it's used in the past as resistance. So for me, I just decided to just sit on the sidelines. I was already up on it. So I think it was like 3 or 4% profit. Wasn't as much as I thought I was gonna make off this, but I was still happy with it. But I don't know. I didn't like how it was starting to form a little doji here, and I could be wrong. I hope I am, because I have shares of Tesla for the long run, but for my swing trading account. So, but yeah, I bought Tesla when I was like, I think 19 years old, and I just decided to hold it. So I have shares of Tesla for the long run. It's just for my swing trades, I hopped out. Different account. But anyways, guys. So, guys, hope you guys all enjoyed this live stream. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, Swing Trading Masterclass coming Thursday. Going to be at noon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm super excited to, share all this stuff with you guys. Like, subscribe, do what you guys do best, all that stuff. If you guys are watching right now, go like it. It really, really helps me out more than you guys know. So, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sipping my iced coffee, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.